Welcome to the eCommerce Badassery podcast, the place for scrappy female entrepreneurs who want to learn actionable steps and strategies to grow the traffic, sales, and profit in your e-commerce business. I'm your host, Jessica Totillo-Coster, a 20-year retail veteran who spent 3 years as the only employee of a 7-figure online store. That shit was crazy. I know exactly how it feels to do all the things, and I'm sharing everything I learned the hard way so you don't have to. I may have started this business by accident, but supporting badass bosses like you lights me the fuck up, and I am so stoked to see you grow. Are you ready, babe? Let's roll. Welcome back to the eCommerce Badassery podcast. I'm your host, Jessica Totillo-Coster. If you've been following along for the last few weeks, we've been focused on getting ready for the Q4 season. We've talked through the foundational things you'll want to make sure you have in place in time for the season. We walked through some general marketing ideas last week, and today I'll be walking you through my strategy for creating a Black Friday weekend email calendar. Before we get into the content, I want to remind you of the holiday planning series I've previously done on the podcast, episodes 72 through 74. These go through the 3 Ps of Q4: planning, preparation, and promotion. Instead of replaying those this year, I'm creating new episodes as a supplement to the originals, so I recommend you still go back and listen to them. I'll put links in the show notes for you. All right, so the first thing to know is that the email cadence I'm about to walk you through assumes a wide assortment of product and a pretty big email list. You may have to adjust this and scale back if you only have a few items or not too many subscribers. Also, for the sake of this example, we're going to pretend that you have the same sale going Thursday through Monday with early access for your VIP list on Wednesday. And then the sale launches to everyone on Thanksgiving after dinner. So the first email we're going to send is in the evening on the Sunday before Thanksgiving. And in this email, we're going to tell them everything they need to know about shopping with us on Black Friday. And we're going to send 2 versions of this. The first one will be to your engaged list, and then 15 minutes after that, you'll send it to the rest of your list. This is a message that you want even the unengaged people to get because your promotion might be the thing that gets them to take action again. But we want to stack them in a 15-minute increment to protect your deliverability. Don't be afraid to give them all the details about what's going to be on sale. I know a lot of times you want to keep some mystery because you think it's going to pique their interest or you're afraid they'll wait to buy. First thing, they're going to wait to buy anyway. Secondly, the more information you give up front, the more they can qualify themselves as someone who wants to buy something from you. If you put yourself in the shoes of your customer, at this point, they're getting geared up and ready for a weekend of shopping. They have their favorite stores, they have their gift list or their personal wish list. Maybe they plan on shopping in physical stores this year. They're trying to map everything out and decide where they're going to go and spend their time and their money. This email and your entire pre-launch process, episode 127, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is designed to help them make a buying decision ahead of time so that when you go live, they already know, yep, I'm going to come spend my money with you. Then on Tuesday, we're going to remind our VIP list that their early access is starting tomorrow. I'm giving them all the specific details, including the exact time and time zone of when it kicks off. Essentially, we want them to mark it on their calendar, whether figuratively or literally. Now it's Wednesday and we're ready to launch our VIP access. I'll usually send 2 emails, one in the morning to everyone on the VIP list, and then once again in the evening to anyone who didn't click the email. Thursday morning, I send a last chance to the VIP list, letting them know there are only a few hours left before it opens to the public. And then Thursday evening, you send the full launch of your sale to everyone on your list, and you'll want to stack them like we did with Sunday's email. Now, for the rest of the weekend, Friday through Monday, we're going to be sending 2 emails per day, one in the morning and one in the evening, but not everyone is going to get every email. So stick with me. We're going to walk through this. Friday morning, you're going to send to everyone in your engaged list who hasn't clicked your previous emails from Thursday. Friday evening, you'll send to everyone in your engaged list who hasn't made a purchase. On Saturday morning, you'll send again to everyone in your engaged list who hasn't purchased yet. And then on Saturday night, you'll send to anyone who hasn't clicked one of your previous emails. Sunday morning, you're going to stack emails again with your engaged list and your entire list. Generally, I like to feature the weekend's best seller so I can send it to people even if they've already made a purchase from me. Then Sunday night, I'll resend that email again to anyone on the engaged list who hasn't purchased yet. For Cyber Monday, we're also going to send 2 emails. In the morning, you'll send a countdown to when the sale is ending. And then Monday evening, about 4 to 6 hours before the sale expires, you'll want to send a last chance email to your engaged list and then 15 minutes later to your entire list. If you're hearing me explain this for the first time, it probably sounds like a lot of emails, and it is. But email inboxes are like Twitter feeds during this time, and sending multiple emails a day helps to keep you at the top of the inbox and gives you multiple opportunities to connect with your subscribers because they're just not going to read every email that they receive. And if you're worried about unsubscribes, I really wouldn't be. 1, because unsubscribes are actually a good thing. And 2, during this time, people just ignore what they don't want to see and rarely take the time to actually unsubscribe. If listening to this in audio format felt overwhelming, don't worry. I actually have a video where I walk through this and show you the schedule laid out in spreadsheet form. I also go a bit deeper on what type of content to put into each of these emails. I recently put together what I'm calling the eCommerce Badassery Vault. In addition to my paid courses, I've also moved a ton of free content there, like free video trainings that I've done and a list of all of my favorite e-commerce tools, apps, and resources. The free resource library will eventually get moved there too, but at the time of this recording, that's still a work in progress. Ultimately, I wanted there to just be like one main place, one hub that you could go to access all the goodies that I share to make it really easy for you. If you want to get access to that, click the link in the show notes that says the eCommerce Badassery Vault. It'll prompt you to create an account if you don't already have one, and then automatically give you access to the free training videos. Once inside, make sure you read the featured post, How to Navigate the Vault, so you can find your way around and find the other goodies that I mentioned. Again, remember to take a listen to episodes 72 through 74 for my full Q4 planning process, and above all else, start planning now. I promise you will thank me later. As always, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you on the flip side, friend. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you like what you heard, I'd be so grateful if you'd leave a review on Apple Podcasts, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you're looking to surround yourself with more product entrepreneurs who totally get your life right now, get your booty on over to the eCommerce Badassery Facebook group. Can't wait to see you there. Until next time, e-commerce friends, stay badass.